do.
All right.
All right. Woo.
Hey, good morning there, YouTube. We're putting together our composting toilet.
Woohoo!
Yeah, try to save on our water usage and be a little greener,
Yes.
as we've been told.
We're going to shrink our footprint.
Well, we hope to. Not
Yeah.
waste so much water. So here's some of the things you got to have. Since I have a 3-inch drain for the toilet that's in there now, I got a 3-inch. It's called a test plug or a pipe plug. It's a 3-inch, so it'll go down in there and you tighten it up. It's got a rubber seal here and a rubber seal there, so no gases can get by. You definitely want to do this. I've seen people say they use foam and use rags. I don't think I'd do that. This is a sure-proof thing. It'll hold with all the vibrations, and sometimes you build up those methane gases in that sewer. You don't want to. Not that we're going to have any, because we're not going to be using it, that part of it anymore. We're going to clean all that out, and we'll just have the normal, just gray water usage. That's it. So this is some of the stuff. This is our $10 Walmart lid. This is the lid for this. I think the bucket here is like $3 and something, and this is 3/4 inch plywood. I wanted some heavy duty plywood, so I think we're going to make something like I don't know if y'all seen them on TV or not, where it's kind of angled, and kind of like that, kind of angled in the front.
Yeah, almost like a coffin.
Yeah, kind of like a coffin, a little spot in the front. And then you have your bucket there, and the jug in the front. So, well, we're gonna try it. Like we got the funnel. Some things we might have to modify. I got some hinges. Got the crank here we're gonna use to use our mixer.
Yeah, let me see that mixer. That's a mud mixer.
It's a mud mixer for mud. I think it might work as good as the concrete because the blades are all bent on this. That's the key, is the bending of the blades.
Right.
So that the material will spin. That's what you're after. So then we'll put that in there like that, and put our lid on, and put our crank on it. And this crank, we tried it, so it's pretty close to fitting. We know how to figure it out. We'll show you all the little tricks. We'll give you the dimensions.
Yeah.
And everything. So far we spent about what? Roughly $50?
Roughly $50.
If that much.
Yeah.
So this
It's
is
a whole lot better than $950.
This is the most expensive part.
Yes, it was. That and the toilet. They were about the toilet lid. They were about the same price. The toilet lid was $13.88 at Walmart. That we got at Lowe's for $14 something. Oh, Home
Lowe's didn't
Depot.
have anything.
That's right.
All Lowe's had was paint mixers. And we just didn't feel like a paint mixer would be wasn't big enough.
Right.
But this is just like 1.5 inches out from each side of the bucket down there. So this,
Yeah, let me see.
it covers almost the whole thing in the bucket. And the big wood lid we put on here will hold this thing.
Oh
in
yeah,
place.
definitely.
And you can turn it, you can crank it either way, it don't matter. Left, if you're right-handed, you can go right. Just not a one-way kind of little toilet.
So y'all understand that the solids go in here with whatever medium you're using, and we use the pellets
Right now
from
we're using the pellets from Tractor Supply.
right. And
So I guess they're called farm animal stall pellets.
yeah.
Sawdust pellets.
Yeah.
And you put water in them and they expand.
And this is for the liquids.
Yeah.
And, a water jug or a milk jug.
Yeah.
Some kind of jug to collect it.
Pretty much going to be how she works. Kind of something like that.
Well, it'll be further up to cover up. It'll be further up
Yeah,
to
you only
cover
want
up.
to use half the bucket.
Yeah,
This back half.
Yeah.
Where the back half.
the front half.
The front half of the bucket. I'm saying back half.
Yeah.
You got to allow for this.
Right. And the lid, you got to have the lid because you've got to put a hole in the lid for that.
And we'll cut out a V section here. It'll set in the front.
And you'll use the crank to put on top of that to stir it.
Yeah, this will be cut.
A piece of plywood, the bucket, the stir, the funnel, a milk jug, lid for the bucket, a toilet lid, the plug for the old toilet. Those are for the toilet. And this is to shut the water valve off.
The inside.
And this is the hinges for when he makes the box. Awesome. Not too bad. And this is only a half a sheet of plywood here. So we should have some left over out of this.
I spent $26 for this whole big sheet, 4x8 sheet, to have other uses for it. So this is a piece that I had a use for, but not now so much. So
Yeah.
it'll probably take most of it to make the sides and
Right.
the back piece.
Yeah.
And here we go. See what I'm looking at? The wall comes up right there. I have to clear the bucket. See what I'm saying? You gotta clear the bucket if you bring the wall, because this is a bottom piece. The widest part of the bucket's right across there. It's 13 and a half. Line there. I can cut these corners in off here. I can do that. It won't affect anything because it's top.
Right.
This is going to be load bearing, but it's not going to be in such a way that it's. We'll see how it works.
Y'all, we have a small space.
Yeah, we got a small space, so this is going to be a modified. Once the floor piece goes down, because I have to add. This is the inside piece on the bottom. I know this is big enough for the bucket. That's the main one.
Y'all, it's only 103 out here.
103, huh?
And it's, what time is it? 12:30?
11:30.
11:30.
90% humidity. Roughly 95%. Alright, so. The milk jug goes there. This funnel is somewhat flexible. So it should be just fine. There's enough room there. It could be we have to modify the funnel. We don't know for sure yet.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be fine.
Okay.
What a thing of it is. Excuse me. This part goes up here.
Oh yeah, because that lid's going to be.
Yeah, you're going to screw it down right there
So you
to
have
the
cut,
front.
so we'll have to cut this out on that bucket.
We'll have to cut us a little smiley face out from the bucket.
Yeah. That's the way they do. The ones we've seen, that's the way they kind of do it anyway.
Yeah.
But we're going to make our own mods to this as we go along.
Well, there wasn't a clear way to do this. Everybody has their own way of doing it. So we just figured most people only tell you what they did. They don't show you what they did. So we figured we would show y'all what we did. And give you parts and pieces and prices and all that good stuff.
This is my bottom piece. I want it to be as small as possible because it sits up inside the toilet, the bottom piece here. So all I'm doing is cutting the outline to do it, to get it in that space, because we're allowed a couple more inches on each side on the top because we have a wheel well back here in the back. our toilet sets at an angle, it don't set flush to the wall.
Right.
So that's the things we got to work around. We got to make this as tight as possible. Then we'll add the outside dimensions to it.
For the top.
Yeah, for the top. We'll do the load bearing.
Yeah.
The top will be easy. The bottom's got it is the critical part.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it as tight as I can. So from there, there to there. A lot of people have a lot of space, so no big deal. Just make it square. But we don't have that luxury.
We have to be special.
Y'all know that. So coming from here, see, I got all this meat here. But see, I'll add to this dimension here is critical because everything's got to fit on that board.
Right.
And that funnel's going to fit inside here too, so everything will be inside once I put the walls on it. Well, I just couldn't use one piece to go from this line. See, I might have to cut that off to give me some room in
That corner.
that corner where that wheel well comes over here. Because this side is going to turn, not so much this side.
Right.
This side
Yeah,
is going to
that'll
turn
be-
that way. And the wheel well's going to be there like, there's the wheel well when you turn the toilet at an angle. So some of this might have to come on each side. Just to give me that little bit of turn. But I can make it match on each side. It's not going to take away from anything on the inside.
Okay, you know what that's kind of looking like? A spaceship from Star Wars.
You're thinking, that's probably where they got their idea from. Millennium Fountain. The toilet seat.
There you go. Yeah, this first cut is the most critical part.
Yeah, this is the part that's going down, and I'll have to get it in there and see if I can leave that or not, because we're at 13 and right at a half, just the 16th under half, 13 and a half. And once I cut this out, I got to cut this piece out, and that's it. Go fit it and see.
Mama just wants to make sure it's going to be easy for her to clean. I'm not even, well, I guess you're going to have to put some stabilizing blocks right here.
Yeah, I was going to put some blocks there, and I'm going to make a little, I might just use some pins, dowel pins for the back.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere. There's not a whole lot of room in there for it to move. Say hi. Say hi. Who am I talking to?
You looking for somebody to bark at? You gonna get them? You gonna get them?
Y'all, we had to get a fan.
Huh?
We're sweating our buns off out here. Got Lily over here in the chair. Oh, can you see her? There she is. All right, little girl. We know things are kind of a mess. We're trying to go through stuff and fix some paint spots on the trailer, and we got all kinds of projects going on right now.
See here.
We can say, we'll see you in a minute. We got to go to the ship.
That'd be pretty good. I'll see you later. I gotta go to the ship. We got a launch. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Here we got a launch, y'all. Hang on a minute. Wow. You're a goober. You know, I always think my life guys are always so funny, but man, I've had a good laugh through my life with women. Nope. I ain't trying to hurt you girls' feelings, but y'all sure are funny a lot of times. Just let it rest in your hand when it comes. Don't pick up on it.
I know.
Just let it drop down. So watch your eyes.
Okay, so what'd you figure?
It's 45 degrees on that angle in there. It's 45 feet square.
Sweet.
So If I do 45, then I can butt the toilet up pretty much to that angle.
To that corner.
Where the
We could name it the Death Star.
Death Star. Yeah. Reaches here on this side. Millennium Falcon.
Oh, look. It's a spaceship. He's making her poo hole.
This is a Starship access chamber.
Oh, that's what it is.
This is called the transport facility. It is.
Yeah, hey.
Transport facility.
All right, so what do we got here now?
Okay, I took the jigsaw and I cut the piece out. There.
Okay. All right, y'all. You think the chute is big enough? Okay, there we go.
Bottom plate.
The poo chute. What did you call it a while ago?
Oh, this thing right here?
Yeah.
It's your control room collector. Control room collector on the ship. Don't y'all worry now. It'll be okay. It'll be a safe voyage every time. Right at 17.5, we're leaving us it. It's about perfect.
Cool.
It might be a half-inch taller than what we have in the house.
Okay.
But your feet will still touch the floor.
I hope so. I hope my feet touch the
Should be
floor.
fine for me.
Oh, it'll be great for you.
6'2". We getting it, y'all. I need to get me one of them little, like I seen on one of them space movies where they have that little ray gun thing.
Uh-huh.
Get me one of those. Put out here. Ah! I gotta go to the spaceship.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up. Somebody call him Leroy or something like that.
Yeah.
Bubba. Beam me, Bubba. Making a southern.
Oh, yeah.
Making Southern Space Command.
That's it.
There's all kind of fun things we have with this. Y'all give us some input.
So what's this board for?
Well, from what I can, when you put the sides up, when you get your sides up, this board will fit because it's the exact dimensions of the bottom plate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'll allow the bucket not to turn. Because
When you're spinning the thing,
the little boots here just stop it from moving around.
right?
To stop it from spinning will be this board. When
Okay.
you crank it with the crank
Oh.
put in this.
Sweet.
So that's where we're at with this. And when you come up with your height, since we're only putting one more plate on here, then it's going to be the lid. That's got to come up here to catch that.
Oh, gotcha.
The side comes up to catch this, so it sits down inside.
Okay.
So when you do your crank, you get material in the bucket. So we got a big cutter. Ours is a pretty good sized cutter. And it's going to move that material in there.
Right.
And because you had to put so much, they said, well, at least a third of the bucket with the composting material.
Exactly.
Now, because the blades on ours are a little bit longer, we might have to go more than a third of the bucket.
Okay.
We might have to go half a bucket. That's
Right, because
of our blade.
the blade is about 4 inches high.
See, this is just going to be slightly above a third of the bucket. Well, that's a third of the bucket right there. You see, you get this thing on the end here. It keeps it up. The other thing too, like a lot of them I've seen, this one has all kinds of angles, to up and down, split, spin, because of all the angles on it.
It's a mud mixer.
Yeah, so this might work pretty daggone good. We'll see. It's got to work good.
Home Depot, folks.
That one's
This is how you're figuring out how to put the hole for the crank.
It's not going to be dead center because we're trying to give the mouth of our as much as possible room on the bucket. So we're going to slide it back about a half an inch. 1/2 inch and 3/4. It'll still clear the wall of the bucket.
Okay, so you're counter boring those.
Yeah.
And this is the side, and it's 16 1/4 high, and 13 3/4
wide.
Okay.
Put about 4 in here, I think. Eyeball it, pretty close. My counterboard, the screw heads will be
Flush.
It'll be flush. There'll be no drops and runs and all that.
Easier to paint.
There we go.
Okay. Our little composting potty is coming right along. Sweet. All the sides are 16 1/4 high. And this one on this side is 13 3/4. And then across the front is going to be 7 3/4 by 16 1/4 high. And we're going to cut our little window in here so we can see the level of the liquids. And I like what the bucket says. Let's do this. These pieces are 3 inches by 16 1/4.
Yeah, and right here, we're just going to fill that with wood putty. We're not worried about a bunch of angles and stuff.
Right.
But we're going to Craig it. We'll show you what that is. We got a Craig system here.
Yeah. The Craig jig.
We're going to put...
We use this a lot in the RV. We love this system. Love it. All the cabinetry in the trailer with this Craig jig. All the cabinets, all the shelving, all of it.
Yeah, it's a great system. The only thing being a craftsman woodworker probably. I'm not a craftsman woodworker. This is a shortcut for a guy like me. But you can do some amazing work with this system.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Anybody appreciates work, woodworking stuff. I mean, I like a good job. And this is the poor man's way of doing it, I guess.
Exactly. Hope y'all can hear us over the lawnmower.
It's always a lawnmower going.
Every time.
So for this one, I just did a 45. Since I do have just a 45 angle here, I didn't worry about it too much because, you know, you just fill it with some putty. This one I did do a 45 on. Fit it pretty good.
Sweet.
So, that'll work good right there.
Sure enough.
So,
woohoo!
and we'll just do our Craig here like we did over here. We'll do our Craig so it goes in.
All right, y'all. We just wanted to show you this board. It's 45 on each side. And it fits like a glove right there.
And the reason being, we had to change the drawing of this so it's coming straight back. Our toilet will be at a 45 in our bathroom because that gives us more space. I know it sounds weird, but that's just the way the design of how we utilize the space in the RV.
We have a little bathroom.
That's all we need.
Yeah. Hey.
It's not like it's
I'm not a girly girl, so I don't need all those mirrors and all that crap and all that makeup.
and y'all know I'm not a girly girl. Tell me when to go. Action. You gotta say action.
Action.
Maybe live action.
Live action.
Live action. Hey, so we got the 2 pieces here cut for our angle back here. Now, remember I said before, for that final lid, for the toilet lid, it's got to be the thickness of this material. So I got to make this back piece that goes in this slot here 3/4 of an inch higher. So I just take the thickness of the material from the piece that I have, lay up.
So we can hinge the top.
So yeah, so we can hinge the top. So that's going to be 70.
Okay.
70.
Y'all see? Look how good that's looking. Woohoo! All right.
So the seat will be on there.
Yep, and you'll hinge it right here.
Hinge it there. Hinge it there, then it just this
Sweet.
It'll be hinged.
From the inside.
So it'll ride right back over this straight up.
Uh-huh.
And
Woohoo!
we can do this like this in the back if we need to.
Well, yeah.
If we,
But I don't think we're going to need to.
Just gonna leave it square. And it comes straight out.
Oh.
We'll have to
Yeah,
angle it.
we're going to have to angle it.
Probably
Sorry.
Because we're dealing with a 45. We're in the corner. We
Right.
want this to go back.
Yes,
And you can't go back if you're moving this corner closer to the wall.
exactly.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right. You got me.
I got it.
All right. We're gonna sand these pieces up, and we're gonna drill some holes and mount it.
Sweet.
Whee! That's cruise patrol.
All right.
Good.
Woohoo! Let's see the bird's eye view.
So we got this piece in the back. Now, a lot of it, you could bring it straight back and just square it.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't do that because our loo sets at an angle.
Right.
So that's the top.
And the liquid goes in a
That funnel right there.
jug.
I took that tab off of it. I got to put a washer on that, I guess.
Oh, sweet.
I think
All right.
sets up pretty good. So. It's close to estimates, guys. Close estimates. 7 inches to the center of the bucket. 5 inches to 5 1/8 of the center of my hole. So I'll pull this back here. Square this up. Somewhere in there. Seven. So 3 1/16. Call that. I think right about there is the center. Just transferring marks.
That's pretty darn good.
I can move this hole forward just a little bit. Remember,
Right.
we're not exactly over the can, so if I move it up here, it might be a little bit better. I'm just trying to give myself some room for my hinges.
Yeah.
The hinges are going to go
On the inside.
on the inside, but I want to give myself room to clear these holes I got to put in here.
Mm-hmm.
So we might need to move this up maybe 1/4 inch. There's a hinge.
That's pretty sweet.
There's a hinge.
Y'all, we watched a lot of videos on composting toilets.
Ours isn't like,
Anybody's.
ours is a combination of
of
all of them. I learned some stuff from all of
yeah.
them.
This is going to be the most complicated part of the whole thing. Is getting the top right. Y'all see the markings here? This was what was taken from underneath. So we want to make sure that we have enough to cover the top.
Yeah, we're just cutting the excess material out of the way right now.
Basically, he's made a template of the top that'll overhang the box itself so that we have complete coverage. And we have a toilet lid. Sweet. Very cool. So we moved this piece to the inside, and it worked out that it was a 22-degree angle. It was a carpenter's measurement.
Yeah.
For you not being a carpenter, honey, I think it's turning out pretty darn good. Now we got to cut out the inside.
For the lid.
Yep.
See how it goes here.
There it be. Woohoo! All right. Pull it.
I did it.
There we go. Look here, folks. Woohoo! All right. Sweet.
I got some movement here, so that's pretty good. We got some movement.
Yeah. Awesome. Y'all like his
Awesome.
hat.
Huh?
Y'all like his work hat.
Hey, gotta have some shade out here, man. All the shade you can get. It's only what, 104 right now?
102. 102.
Oh,
With the humidity. Okay.
Just do it. Okay, so we had a little problem here with this thing wanting to do that number.
Wobble around.
Even
yeah.
though we have the board on here. So I got looking at it, like so I could put some washers on the end of this thing, because when you spin it, it would just go all over the place. Even when I had my board up here. So what I did, I got this thing here. It's for your hoses. It's about $3. I think they're about $2.50. They're caps. They're caps for the end of your water hose. The one being for the female end, and one being for the male, external, internal. So what I did, I made me a little hole just off center, because my spinner, my mixer sets back just a little bit, because you know you're trying to get every inch you can for more room up front here. So I drilled a little hole. This thing has a little tab on it. You can see it on this one. It's got like a little clip tab. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, this is the other end.
A little nipple right there.
Yeah, you get 2 of these, you know,
In a
one
pack.
in a pack for like $2 or something. So I was going to use washers and make a metal cap and all that. And I got to looking. I said, well, that might work. And I put this in there, and it spins just a little bit, but there's no real torque on it. It's just something to hold this thing in position.
Sorry for the wind, y'all.
So
We're grateful for it.
there it is. It's just got this funny end on it, and it wants to go everywhere. So I just stick it down in there. So I drill my hole and pop that thing in there, and there it is. It just stays right there.
Sweet.
So there you go. For you lefties, you can go lefties, and for you righties, you can go righties.
There you go.
For those in between, I don't know what to tell you.
You just put that on there when you're ready to stir.
Yep.
Comes right off.
Just close it.
That's awesome. Awesome. So now all we got to do is sand her up and paint her.
Yeah.
Did what now?
Well, with this metal rod that's in there, you know, that's metal. So if you hit your rump a little bit, if you have an accident, you go in there too fast. Some people in a hurry. You got my handle all fixed there. See that? This is supposed to be a 3/8 hole, but it's bigger than 3/8, and it's smaller than a 1/2 inch. So I just shimmed it with a little piece of key, pushed it back there, and it's got teeth in there, so this thing should be okay. It's pretty tight. The socket, you know, it's just a 1/4 inch drive extension for your drilled motor or screwdriver, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, we got that handle at Home Depot.
Yeah, it was like it's a couple bucks, $2
Yeah.
bucks. Anyway, if you
And it's in the mobile home section they have.
Yeah. So anyway, just pull that off. That's a little vacuum plug. You know, just in case you're not ready to do this yet. You're gonna sit down, take care of your business. Just pop that off when you get done. Grab your handle after you wash your hands. Do that. Take that off. Put your little plug back on there and hang this back on the wall.
Okay, what are we doing, Mr. Childers?
You got this toilet we pulled out. You got your anchor ring, the toilet base here for the pipe, so you can anchor your toilet. We got to leave that.
So what does this mean for our toilet?
And this is the plug that goes in it.
That is our medium. The sawdust works fabulously. There she is. Yep. It's a nice toilet. We really like it. And y'all can see our little window so we can tell where the liquids are. And we've been very happy with it. The only thing we don't like is our little blade thing could be better. So we're looking for something better. There she is though. We love it. No stink. You gotta love that, right? No black tank to empty. Woohoo!